the Qari and the Imam here at MCC. He leads daily prayers here. He also is leading Salat al-Tarawih every night in Ramadan. We are honored that he is here.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا يسخر قوم من قوم عسى أن يكونوا خيرا منهم ولا نساء من نساء عسى أن يكن خيرا منهن ولا تلمزوا أنفسكم ولا تنابزوا بالألقاب بئس الاسم الفسوق بعد الإيمان ومن لم يتب فأولئك هم الظالمون. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اجتنبوا كثيرا من الظن إن بعض الظن إثم ولا تجسسوا ولا يغتب بعضكم بعضا أيحب أحدكم أن يأكل لحم أخيه ميتا فكرهتموه واتقوا الله إن الله تواب رحيم. يا أيها الناس إنا خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم إن الله عليم خبير. صدق الله العظيم.
Thank you very much, Qari Arshad. If anyone wants to hear more, mashallah, Qari Arshad leads the nightly prayers here. They last almost about an hour, so if you're like, I'm really longing, that was very beautiful recitation, just please come tonight and you can hear more of that. Qari Arshad, mashallah, has memorized the whole Quran, which is an honor amongst us, and we honor people that have done that. So Jazakallah khairan, Qari Arshad. I'm going to translate the ayahs, the passages that he read, and they're from chapter 49, passages 11 through 13. I'm going to read a little bit and then paraphrase just to make it easier. O believers, do not let some men ridicule others that they may be better than them. The beauty of this verse is that God very clearly tells us that no one is superior to others, as our prophet told us in his last speech, that don't let anything divide us, whether it's color or height or any other attributes of a human beings, that we're all equal in the eyes of God, and the best of those are the ones that do good deeds. The second passage, O believers, avoid suspicions and talking bad about each other behind each other's back. So that's another, just a warning to us. And then the last passage that he read, this is something, I grew up in this facility, and this was on the wall above the stage in the prayer area. And this one, I'll read the whole thing because it's very beautiful and it hits near home to me because I grew up here. And it's, O humanity, indeed we created you from a male and a female and made you into peoples and tribes so that you may get to know one another. Surely the most noble of you in the sight of God is the most righteous among you, and Allah is truly all-knowing and all-aware. And again, God just talks about the fact that He made us different, but the ones that are most righteous are the ones that go up in rank, and that we should all try to get to know each other and not let our divisions divide us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was Brother Amjad Khadri, who is a longtime MCC volunteer member, former vice president of MCC back in the day. So thank you so much, Amjad, for that. So I would like to welcome all of you this evening. My name is Arjuman Hashmi Khan. I'm also a volunteer here at MCC. It's really an honor for me to be able to have invited everybody and hosting you all on such short notice. So thank you for making time. This event that we're hosting, we collaborate with different partners as we have in the past. It's called iftar. It's called Iftar with the Mayor. So the sitting mayor at City Hall comes to break his fast with Chicago's Muslim community. We have been honored. Masood Pai and I were talking, and this tradition kind of revived with CIOGC's chairman, Brother Rashad Khan, and Masood Pai. We started inviting the mayors. So we did, Rahm Emanuel would come, and then we had a great run with Roy Lightfoot, and now Mayor Brandon Johnson has been coming regularly. So it's a testament to all of our efforts of the Chicago Muslim community. So when he's coming here, this is a 55-year-old institution. This building that we're in is over 100 years old. So the MCC itself is a place and an institution of not only worship, but legacy. And we have a great story to tell. And so the mayor has been engaging with our community at a level that I have not seen before, and I've been a journalist for 25 years. So this has been an incredible opportunity for us to interact with City Hall, to have him learn about the greats and the giants of our community. You know, I see Usman Baki uncle, Sarwan Nasser uncle, Tariq Mohan's uncle, who all worked at MCC, served and worked for the city, the state. And they have made their contributions to the Muslim community and outside of the Muslim community. So this is a very special event. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting MCC. So at this time, I'd like to call upon our president, Masood Bijapuri, to give us his welcoming remarks. Before he comes up, I just want to give everybody a heads up. This event is going to be, obviously it's a media event, you see media here, as well as we're working with the mayor, who is experiencing some traffic delays. So we may be a little bit off of schedule, so I do ask for your patience as we make it work. So if the mayor does arrive midway, you know, I'm gonna have to change the program a little bit, but that's the excitement, right? You're part of a live media event. So with that, inshallah, I'm gonna ask Masood Pai to please address us.
Thank you, Arjuman. Minash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Dear esteemed guests, masjid leaders, imams, all MCC leaders, my respected brothers, elders, and sisters, and youth, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Greetings of peace. I'm honored to be standing here in front of you today and welcoming all of you to our Muslim Community Center. Like Arjuman mentioned, this center has been here for over 100 years, and MCC has occupied this center for almost 55 years. So again, on behalf of MCC, I welcome you. I also wanted to thank our esteemed guest, Mayor Brandon Johnson, who will be here shortly with us tonight to break the fast. This is the 4th year that MCC is hosting this event, and we're happy that he accepted our invite to come today and join us this year. Especially this year is being very, very busy for him. He's been traveling a lot, and I know that he always makes time to make us one day in Ramadan to come with us to break the fast. These past 2 years have been very difficult for us, and as we are witnessing what is happening to our brothers, sisters, and children in Gaza, we hope and pray for them during this blessed month of Ramadan for peace in the region, inshallah. Ameen. Alhamdulillah, MCC just celebrated its 55th anniversary this past year, and we have grown, like Arjuman said, from the little house on Kezi Avenue to the now we have 3 campuses. This one here, the first one, we have the one in Morton Grove, which has both the masjid and full-time school, and now also we have the Skokie MCCA Academy, also which is a full-time school. MCC has a wonderful group of volunteers, and they dedicate, all their time helping the MCC. So over 30 committees that work together to make this MCC alive. And they do an amazing work. Without them, I would not be taking any credit. So I thank all the volunteers also. Every Ramadan, we serve over 700 people with the evening iftar meals at both locations, here and at MEC. And also, our Zakat and Welfare Rehab Committee serves the poor and needy from the Zakat money that we collect throughout the year. Tonight, we will be starting the last 10 nights of Ramadan. And we pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He forgives all our shortcomings and brings peace and ease the sufferings to people all around the world. Ameen. Now I wanted to take some time to acknowledge some of the guests that are present today. First of all, I want to thank our MCC leadership, the executives that are here. Appreciate your, presence. The MCC leadership committees, the chairs, co-chairs, the committee members, the MCC Academy presence from Sunday school staff, all the MCC past presidents sitting here. We really appreciate you, what you have done for us in the past. We have Dr. Sir Nasser, Brother Usman Baki Uncle, Brother Tariq Malhans. I know we're missing right here Azmatullah Khadri Uncle. He always comes, but he couldn't make it today, and Fesruddin Uncle is unable to make it today. And of course, Hashmi Uncle is also a past founder, and Kamran, who is the past president, he couldn't make it today. I also want to thank the Council of American Islamic Relations, CARE, Chicago, Hamid Rehab. He's on his way. He's stuck on the traffic also. He just told me, I just saw the text message, there's an accident or something where it's moving very slowly. So inshallah, he'll be here. And then we also thank the Council of Islamic Organization of Greater Chicago, CIOGC. We have the former chairman, Brother Ishaq Khan, and also the vice chair, Dr. Sir Nasser. He's wearing 2 hats today. So he's wearing the MCC hat and the CIOGC hat. So I'm hoping that, I don't know which hat today I should,
I don't see any.
Oh, you got the CIOGC, okay. We also have the Ram Villavalance Chief Guest Staff, Benton Asku is here. Thank you for coming. I know Ram is always here at this occasion, so he couldn't make it, so thank you for being here. We have Alderman Samantha Nugent, along with Adam Roberts and Brother Hanif Munshi from 39th Ward. Thank you for coming, appreciate it. We have the Chicago Police Department, they're in that table over there. Thank you so much. And also, now new Lieutenant Sayyid Qadri. Thank you, Sayyid, for always being here and representing us. We also have the Pastor Billy Evans from the Mayor's Community Engagement Team. And the whole engagement, I'm sure they're coming, right? Okay. We have Brother Farhan and Faraz from the Chai Care providing the video service today. Brother Sayyid Khalilullah and Brother Kuram, who is also taking pictures, and all the volunteers that are here. I really appreciate everyone for helping out today. I apologize if I'm missing anyone, but I'll come back, and I'll come back second time. And if I miss somebody, I'll definitely recognize you. Finally, I want to thank the committee of people who put this event together, starting with the Special Events Committee Chair, Brother Shah Sayyid, Sister Amal Mohsin, our Women's Committee, and her team for doing the beautiful decoration that you see all over this room. So beautiful. Thank you. Our youth always stepping up every time when we need them. And of course, our MC and organizer, Sister Arjuman Khan, who also coordinated all the media today. Thank you. We hope you will stay for the delicious food that you will be enjoying after the iftar today. And we're waiting for inshallah, Mayor Johnson to come, and also, I don't know if you want to share a few things. So thank you very much, and I'll be back. Thank
Thank you very much, Masood Bhai. Very thorough. Thank you very much. And like we said, we appreciate everyone's patience, but we do have some great remarks, which I think will be inspiring. And for those of you who may not know much about the Elston location, I hope it's an opportunity for you to learn something about this incredibly, very, very special place. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Brother Shad Sayed, who's the building manager here. So he maintains and looks after everything that happens in this beautiful building, which has aged, as we just said, it's over 100 years old. But he is really responsible for not only the day-to-day, but he looks after, future projects and programs and outreach and whatnot. Elston, after Brother Shad, I'm going to share some of my remarks about this masajid and how special it is. But at this time, he's going to update all of us on some of the programming that's been happening here and some upcoming events.
Dear respected guests, my brothers and sisters in faith, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Those of us who don't know the greeting, that just means may peace be upon you, and may peace, the mercy and blessing of God be upon you. That's all it means. Instead of saying hi. It's a true honor to share this blessed month of Ramadan and iftar with you all tonight. As we break fast, we reflect upon the values of the community, the compassion, the service, the values that deeply. Let me actually put my reading glasses. I was trying to be cool. After a certain point in time, you need to just do what you have to. It's so much nicer. I do. So the values that are rooted in the spirit of Ramadan. Tonight, I want to emphasize on the vital role of MCC that has played over the last 55 years. Beyond being a place of worship, this mosque, which is the mother of all the mosques, MCC, right? So a lot of the people who have mosques in different places in the city of Chicago, they all at some point started from here. So we call it the mother of mosques. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah means may praise be to Allah. I just need to make sure that I remind people what that means. So our mosque is instrumental in strengthening our community. We provide vital services from helping the needy through multiple services to mentorship programs that guide our young youth. During time of crisis, our doors are always open, offering comfort to all, regardless of the background. And I truly mean this because I see here when I sit in the office, there are people of different faiths, different colors. It doesn't matter who you are. If you come for help at MCC, you will be helped. I'd like to highlight some of our initiatives that directly serve the residents of Chicago and its surrounding suburbs. We have established a monthly distribution of zakat that actually includes a financial support to the needy families. So zakat, as you know, is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, where Muslims take some part of their savings and they give it to the poor. So this is in the fabric of our religion. Recognizing the transportation challenges faced by many, we also launched a car program providing vehicles to individuals and families seeking to improve their mobility and access to opportunities. And I know this from a fact. I've had so many brothers and sisters or sisters with kids and they just didn't have a car and they had to take the bus and spend several hours coming into work here. So there are some desperately needy families that deserve those cars. So we are particularly delighted to reaching out to our youth. We understand that they are the future of our city and we strive to provide them with a positive role model. In regards to that, we have a youth program where we mentor the students. So we have a bunch of students that come in, and we have professional mentors that sit with them and help them understand and guide them in different aspects of life. Our commitment to the community services extends beyond our walls. We partner with local organizations, participate in interfaith events, and work tirelessly to build bridges to understanding and cooperation. We believe in the power of collaboration to create a more inclusive and harmonious Chicago. What I meant by us participating, Brother Christian has seen me at events where I meet with the mayor. We actually make it a point to go out and participate in several events. In that spirit, we have forged a strong partnership with the City of Chicago, notably with Truman College. Together, we are offering vital ESL classes to help the new residents who migrate within the community. We are developing young engagement programs and empower our youth people. Truman actually comes in here at this very place where we are, and they actually help teach classes, ESL classes. We are collaborating with the city, with Truman. As we approach the final 10 nights of Ramadan, we are mindful of their profound significance and the period when the rewards are good deeds that are just multiplied over and over, and the potential for spiritual growth and immense time that holds immense power and the impact within Islamic faith. I really don't have the time to talk about the night of power, but those of us who don't know, just Google it. It's very profound, and you will understand what the night of power means to our people of our faith. And it could be one of the odd nights, and actually today is the first of those 10 nights. I had something put together for Mayor Johnson, but he's not here, so I'm just going to skip that right now. Hopefully next year, right? Okay. I actually want to take an opportunity here to thank a bunch of our volunteers. I can't even begin to count how many people work all year long at MCC, and most of these are volunteers. I'm going to start off with maybe our office staff that help out, and they work in collaboration with other teams. We have funeral services that we offer. We have at least one funeral on an average per day. Sometimes we go out of the way and we help people with burials, people who can't afford. And literally, our staff sometimes decides to go for an hour because there's no one, there are families, sometimes there are no one to help them. So we actually go out of the way to help them. Our Zakat committee does a great job. We have a lot of volunteers. We have 250 plus families that help out with Zakat. So alhamdulillah, there's a lot that goes on with the youth all year long. So I really want to thank all of our volunteers in putting all the events throughout the year for us. With that, inshallah, I'm going to end today. I will go ahead and put my final remarks here. May Allah accept our fast and prayers and good deeds. So Jazakallah khair. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much, Brother Shad. I really appreciate your time. So at this time, we had CARE Chicago's Executive Director, Ahmed Rahab, slated to address all of you. For those of you who are not familiar with Ahmed Rahab, his work is incredible in advocating for our communities and the injustices that we face across our communities, immigrant communities, migrant communities, the Muslim community. He is a voice for us globally, and speaks to the moment and speaks in the moment. But right now, he's stuck in traffic as well. So we are going to continue our program. The mayor is on his way. He's about 10 minutes out. So at this time, I wanted to just take a little bit of time to see how many of you, is this the first time that you're visiting our campus on Elston? This is the first time that you're here, that you've never been here. Okay, well, welcome. This place has a great amount of history, and one story that comes to mind is that we're in Ramadan, and the dinners that are open to the public every night. We serve 700 to 1,000 meals to the public. So whether you're out driving, back in the day it was a cab or an Uber, or you're on your way home from work and you need to break your fast, MCC always had its doors open. I don't know if a lot of people know that the food used to be cooked right here in the kitchen behind us. So it was volunteers, and MCC had a history of cooking their own food. We rarely catered. I see Masood Bhai's wife shaking her head. I think you guys got married in this room, right? Right. Our president got married in this room. This room used to be called the Red Room, and this is where we held all of our festivities. And this is where we held small gatherings, large gatherings. So growing up, I heard a story all the time, because all the elders that we would see, they would come together and cook. And they would just take so much joy in cooking meals for 200 to 300 people. So at one of the wedding receptions, my dad was helping in the kitchen, and this is a story that I grew up because I'm hearing, because I'm going to Sunday school here. My dad was making tea, chai, and instead of putting sugar in, he put salt. And so that was his claim to fame. That I heard that story for generations, and I know that there's some people in this room that might remember that event where the tea tasted salty instead of sweet. But this building is very iconic. We have Alderman Samantha Nugent here, who has been working with us and helping us, and she recognized right away the iconic and the legendary and the historic status of this building. And so we really appreciate her work that she's done with us. And Alderman, I know that you had a few words that you wanted to share with us. If you could briefly, that would be great. Can we please give her a round of applause? She has a very important job of representing us. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for always having me here. It's really a distinct privilege and honor to be able to represent the MCC. I want to just take a minute to also thank Arjun. She's a really great advocate for the MCC in your community. I want to extend my best wishes to everybody during this holy month, Ramadan Kareem to everybody. The Muslim Community Center is one of the oldest mosques. I know we've talked about it in Chicago, and it has such a rich history of faith and education and service to the community and the 39th Ward. We have a long history of working together, and I'm proud to continue keeping that history, and I'm grateful to all of you in the room for your partnership with us. I know we're all very excited to welcome the mayor, and I know he's very close to being on his way. But again, thank you all for your partnership and your friendship, and also for feeding me. I've had many a meal here, and you guys are wonderful cooks and wonderful hosts, and thank you for your ongoing partnership.
Thank you so much, Alderman Nugent. We really appreciate your support. So as the mayor is on his way here, I wanted to just start a little bit about the introduction for the mayor. He has been very busy this month. Earlier this month, the mayor was in Washington, D.C. testifying for in front of a congressional hearing to keep Chicago a sanctuary city. We have a welcoming ordinance in Chicago. We are a welcoming state, and we are a sanctuary city. And right now, with the current administration, there's a lot of executive orders that are coming out, which are putting our direct communities under attack. Our immigrant communities are facing a lot of hardship, and it is not something that would be fly over, the Muslim community. We will, I hope not, but we may experience some of these executive orders that is coming through this administration. So the mayor was there earlier this month. He did an amazing job standing up for our city, and we are so grateful to him for his leadership. And some people were asking, why was this iftar scheduled so late in Ramadan, as the last 10 days were happening, and then following weekend was another Chicago tradition, dyeing the river green, and the mayor participated in St. Patrick's Day festivities, and so he made time today to come to see us. And I do want to take this opportunity to thank our leaders who are in this room, who constantly work to further MCC, who constantly work to get our masajid where it needs to be from a civic perspective, from a resources perspective, and all the day in and day out. Like I said, for those of you who don't know, we have 3 campuses. So our Skokie campus houses a school. So we're celebrating 35 years of excellence in education. Our Skokie campus is where we have our elementary education building, and then our Morton Grove campus is our junior high and high school building. So that's the two Chicago suburban locations. I think one of the things that we're trying to work on is to kind of create a comprehensiveness between these three locations. Because MCC here is our flagship location. It is a model community. There are many communities who are modeled locally, nationally, even across the country and globally by the MCC, because it was started off by a group of immigrants who had a vision beyond their time. And that vision has come to provision today, what you see at each of our campuses. So I invite you to visit us regularly. And at this time, as we are just a few more moments away from the mayor arriving, as soon as the mayor arrives, he's going to just take the mic to address all of you. I know Masood Pai was going to be presenting him with our 55-year anniversary coin. That's a gift that we have going on. Also, for those of you who are looking to make donations in the last 10 days of Ramadan, please do log on to MCC's website. We have a couple of ongoing projects. We are expanding our Morton Grove location, which is where we have Muslim athletes who are excelling. Our Muslim athletes, with their hair covered, in their religious dressings, are going to state, and they're making history. So we'd like you to continue to donate to the MCC. We are in the middle of an expansion there. There's ongoing projects here where we are looking to purchase. In Chicago, land is so scarce, but if there's an opportunity for us to expand, and I know Alderman, we're going to be tapping into you to try to see what we can do to acquire space so we can expand, because our families are expanding, our community is growing, and so as you look in the last 10 days to make your donations, please do think of MCC and please donate, because without your donations, we cannot continue to do the work and the programming that we do here at the MCC. I'm being told that the mayor is still a few minutes away. Okay, so at this time, I'd like to just give everybody a few minutes to talk amongst yourselves, because he is still about 5 minutes out. So here's a little break in the program, and I will come right back up. And as soon as the mayor walks in, we will continue. So we're just going to take a break. Thank you all for being so gracious. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for being bearing with us. Thank you.
Not yet, 7:03, right? 7:03, we looked at the app today. I get the apps for you guys. I have like a lot of different things on the board, so I have to pay attention to when you can eat, when you can't. And I think something been offered, and I learned a lot about iftar times and what to eat, what to eat. I know it's very interesting. I love that you include me. It's fun. So many. The most music we have, obviously, we have Syrian, we have Chinese, Romanian Pentecostal. Yes, and then which evangelical. Yeah, evangelical. We're at all.
Everyone is in the house, please take their seats now, because as I mentioned, we do have a media here who will want to get some great shots of the mayor walking in, and he is now just about a minute out. So if everyone can please take their seats. I'm going to now hand the mic over to Masood Pai, who is going to introduce the mayor. So if everyone can please take their seats. if everyone can please take their seats, because we want everyone, the media that's present here, we have a pool camera. And in order for that pool camera to get the shots that we need of the mayor walking in, we need everyone to be seated, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't know who the council was.
He's the vice chair. Big shot.
Just as I said, I will be back. So just wanted to also forget to thank a few more people. I see a lot of MCC board members here. Asrar is here, I saw Tia here, I saw a few board members. We want to thank them. I also want to thank my executive committee. They've been with me for the past 4 years. I really appreciate all what they have done for me. I saw Dr. Sabah Khan, she's been my vice president, and also she's holding the trustee of Morton Grove, so she's here. Thank you for Dr. Sabah Khan. And also Akhtar Bhai. Thank you so much, Akhtar Bhai, for past 3 years for helping me with the secretary. Our treasurer is not here yet, but his name is Kashif. He's holding the money right now, so he's not here. But they are my executive board and committee, and my department heads are here. Dr. Sarwar Nasser is here. A few of department heads I see that are here. All the executives, committee members. Thank you so much for being here for today. And since this is my last year, so I wanted to say thank you, and also I apologize if I did anything wrong in the last 4 years. Please forgive me for any shortcomings. And I'm looking forward to the next phase of my life. Inshallah, just pray for me. Pray for my family. My wife is here. She has been my support for the last 4 years. My boys have been volunteering for MCC for the past 4 years, so they're here also. My new daughter-in-law is here, so everyone is here to volunteer and help me out. So thank you, everyone. If I miss, I really apologize if I miss anyone. So thank you all the iftar committee here. Mashallah, they do a wonderful job every day, day in and a day out. So thank you so much. The story that I remember 4 years ago when I became the president of MCC, I had a nice conversation with Brother Ishaq Khan. Ishaq Bhai is here. I think it was January or something, right after I became president. He said, we should do CIGC and MCC should get together and have the iftar, at MCC. Because MCC is in the city of Chicago, the largest organization, right? So we said that's not a good idea. Let's try it. So we invited Mayor Lightfoot. Okay. So we invited Mayor Lightfoot at that time. So and this continued all the way till today, 4 years in a row. And Mayor Brandon Johnson was elected, and he's continued this rich tradition. So I think the mayor is here. So we're gonna let him in before I introduce him.
1,000 months. Yeah, so I will not miss 1,000 months.
Do you drink chai tea after you break your fast to stay awake? How do you stay awake?
Yeah, chai.
I
So you can drink. It helps if you drink.
had the chai. I didn't know how much caffeine was in it. I was cleaning closets at 3. Like, I didn't know it had that much caffeine. I know tea maybe strong.
My ERT is 16 ounces.
Yeah, is it your Yeti?
It says warm. That's a good thing.
So you stay up all night and you do your morning prayer and then we
Yeah.
Please let him come.
You're gonna go.
He goes to work. He goes to sleep. Yeah.
So, like I was, our mayor is here. I know it's been traffic this Chicago. Mayor Brandon Johnson, thank you very much that's the street, right? Construction started. Thank you for honoring our annual tradition of the Muslim Community Center for MCC's annual Iftar with Mayor. This event shows that appreciation for your service to our city and especially to the Chicago's Muslim community. So before you get on the thing, I wanted to just give you a little gift on behalf of MCC. It's a little token. MCC's appreciation of 55 years. And that will be remembered for you to keep. And without further ado, I'm going to give the mic.
They have to put it in the room.
Thank you so much. It's so great to be with you all and to receive gifts. And I just want you to know that I will cherish this. I really will. And congratulations to the incredible service that you provided over these last 55 years and beyond. And pardon my manners, by the way. Assalamu alaikum. Ramadan Mubarak to everyone that is here this evening. I am truly grateful to be here with you all. You know, particularly over these last few days that we have left in this holy month of Ramadan. Our ability to connect with one another is something that we can never allow for forces to break. I do want to thank the Muslim Community Center of Chicago for hosting tonight's iftar and for, again, all of the work that you've done within the Muslim community in the city of Chicago, but really beyond. Ramadan is not only a time where we fast and reflect, but it's a time in which we come together as friends and as community members. It's a time where we sacrifice. And as we reflect, we also renew our strength towards justice and humanity. It reminds us, though, that our strength is greater than what we even give ourselves credit for. But our strength is found in a power that is centered around our belief in our value system, and that our faith will always endure, even in treacherous times like these. And gathering to break fast with family and friends and community during Ramadan not only reaffirms and strengthens our faith, but it ensures that these important traditions continue to pass on from generation to generation, from generation to generation. Chicago has a proud, vibrant Muslim community that has great contributions to the soul and fabric of our city. And members of the Muslim community, you all serve as leaders and activists, business owners and educators and public servants, all with the purpose of not just outreach and advocacy, but to make a better, stronger, safer, and a more united Chicago. And now more than ever, we must continue that fight for social justice and equity, to call for peace and safety for every single person that calls Chicago their home. I'll close with these words as someone who has studied Holy Scriptures. I am reminded of the words in the Holy Quran that says that indeed, we created you and made you into peoples and tribes so that you may get to know one another. That is such powerful words today, particularly at a time in which we have an administration that is working to break our humanity, to disrupt the evolution of our democracy, a democracy that has been built by this community and communities that recognize their true value, which is centered in our purpose, which is defined by our faith. So as we honor this moment and as we break this fast and celebrate our vibrant and proud community, we have to ensure that this moment doesn't break us. And as long as I'm mayor of the city of Chicago, we will call for peace on the west side, the north side, and in the Gaza Strip to ensure that our humanity is always centered. God bless you all, and thank you very much.
So we are about, I think it is iftar time right now. So everyone, please break your fast. Thank you for your patience. And the prayers is out this way, down the hall. The brothers' hall is first, and then the sisters' hall. So thank you all so much for your patience.
It's a very holy day.
Do I have to down it in one drink like you did? Yes. That is delicious. It's really refreshing.
Idea of a day is full of nutrition, So after the whole day of fasting, you drink the water. It really
They're in all my recipes.
Lara, oh, that's where you work.
I do a lot. I used to do it for other people.